542nd day. I'm here to share lessons I learn and I'm learning. I hope those lessons support your dreams, your goals, allow to become the person that you want to become. Today we'll also start by reading one quote by Muhammad Ali. I really loved it. I don't count my sit-ups. I only start counting when it starts hurting. When I feel pain, that's when I start counting because that's when it really counts. That means that when you're doing something, when you do the minimal requirement, that means that you will be average. But you really want to make sure that you want to be extraordinary. That means that you need to do minimal plus extra. Because of course, ordinary plus extra, you always get extraordinary. That's what I like about his code, because only when it starts hurting, that's when he's counting. And then he's able to count how many times he's able to do when it's already hurting. Because most people quit when it starts hurting. So that means that when you know that if you will put your effort, when you will put that extra foot in front of you, when it hurts, you know that or every step that you make, some people fall because one step when it hurts, some people will be able to manage it. Two steps, some people will be able to manage it, and by 20th step when it's hurting, you know that majority 99% of people will already quit. So that means the more steps you're able to make forward when it's hurting, of course you know that you are going in a higher level. A lot of times people who are doing sports understand that, because especially when you do a bench pressing or any other exercise, most time people know that the strength growing, not like for example you do 13 pushes and 12 pushes will not add as much, but if you're not able to push 13 and you give all your heart, everything to that one, and you not even finish that, and someone needs to help you out and lift uh, that weight for you, that means that you give all you got. That moment is the main strength growth. Because a lot of times people are in the same position for years and years and years because they do not challenge, they do not push, they do not give 100%. Because even though that you fail in pushing and exercising, you are improving your strength. Because a lot of times people are afraid to not be able to push something, not able to stand up, not able to do something. But it's always the most growth is happens when you're trying and giving your 100%. Because I love the examples of the running. A lot of times people run for years and years and years, but they never compete. They never in a high level. But people who always track their running and they know that next time they want to be a little bit faster, a little bit faster. That means they always give that extra effort to finish faster. And every single time when you put that extra effort, you get better. That's how I was able to improve my speed as well. I used to run 5:30 speed, my pace, 5 minutes 30 seconds per kilometer, and of course, over 2 years, I was able to increase to 3 minutes 50 seconds per kilometer only because I was challenging myself constantly. So that means every single time when you think about anything in life, you always need to ask, okay, where I am now and how I'm able to challenge myself and push a little bit more, a little more, and of course, work through the hard moments. Because as I said, it's very, very important. If you want to you want to separate from other people, you need to be able to work very, very hard during tough days. Now, when I think about that, we need to really work very hard during tough days. I always think about the mental state, because that is a more mental state than physical state, because every single time when you need to manage that, you need to control yourself. And that's why when I look into that success leaves clues, look into a lot of times people, what kind of routine do they have? For example, so many people have um, cold shower in the morning because they understand that when they do something hard, life becomes easy. Because no one wants to go into cold water, but people who are able to handle it, everything else in life becomes easy. So I would love to ask you a question. What do you do in life today that is very, very hard and requires your mental um, capacity? How do you challenge yourself? Because the more you challenge yourself, the easier becomes life. Because life will always challenge you. But when you understand that you're able to challenge yourself and prepare for the challenges, because the more mental capacity you have, the easier to handle any kind of challenges that life brings. So today, the main lesson I wanted to share is that when it starts hurting, then you need to start counting. That means that when it starts hurting, you need to understand that is a good thing, because you are able to prove that you're supposed to live and not an average life, but extraordinary life. Because most challenges is there to prepare you for the things that to come. And if you want to manage big teams, if you want to be a leader, if you want to do great things that other people do not do, you need to be able to manage and handle bigger things. Because I love it, a lot of speakers said that a lot of people who are very, very smart, very intelligent, and they could achieve a lot of things. They're not able to achieve those things because they are not able to handle challenges. They are not able to handle pressure. That's why it's so important to challenge yourself, that you're able to handle pressure, you're able to handle challenges. And of course, when you're able to handle challenges and pressure, people come to you because they want that strength, to borrow your strength. So I truly believe that every single person needs to find a way how to challenge themselves. So think how you could challenge yourself. Maybe it's cold shower, maybe other thing, but you need to find a way how you could challenge as well. I hope you choose one, and see you tomorrow.